Hello, hi, Assalamualaikum, and very good morning. So let's continue our discussion on the handout on Cuti-cuti belajar. We go to the chapter 2, Cell Biology and Organization in Form 4. Okay, so we go to the first question, yes, section B, question 1A, B. Okay. So diagram 1 shows an animal cell as seen under an electron microscope. Alright, okay, so this is referred to the diagram 1. Okay, in the diagram 1, so you have to analyze the diagram. So this is referred to the animal cell. Yeah, animal cell with the structures inside the animal cells. Yeah, so given you here to you is X. So X, okay, so this is referred to the X, Y, and this is referred to the Z. Okay, now we go to the question A. In diagram 1, label X and Y. So X is, okay, we go to X here. So this is referred to the rough endoplasmic reticulum. Yeah, rough endoplasmic reticulum. Okay, so why rough endoplasmic reticulum? Because there are ribosomes attached to the rough endoplasmic reticulum. So if there is no ribosome attached to it, such as like this, so this is referred to the smooth endoplasmic reticulum, yeah, or SER. So here, this is referred to the rough endoplasmic reticulum. Okay, the small dot here refer to the ribosome. Yeah, refer to the ribosome. Okay, so X is rough endoplasmic reticulum. Okay, we go to the Y. So Y is referred to the nucleus. Yeah, Y refer to the nucleus. Okay, next. Okay, what about Z? Okay, Z, maybe you can just write here. So this is referred to the mitochondria. Yeah, mitochondria. Okay, so we go to the question B. Name one example of an animal cell that has a lot of components Z. So Z we already label as mitochondria. So you have to name only one animal cell. Yeah? One example of the animal cell that has a lot of the mitochondria. Okay, so you can write either sperm or muscle cell. Okay, sperm have a lot of the mitochondria, yeah, to generate energy for swimming to the ovum, right? Okay, so while muscle cell have or need a lot of the mitochondria to generate energy for movement, right? Okay, so we go to the question 1C, 1B2. Okay, explain the function of component Z mentioned in 1B1. Yeah, so you have to explain the function of the mitochondria. Yeah, mitochondria. So back to the function of the mitochondria, you have to remember that mitochondria is a site to generate energy. Yes, site to generate energy, which enable. Okay, because of the two marks here. Yeah, two marks here, so you have to mention the function and you have to mention or you have to explain, yeah, explain, yeah, related to the function. Okay, for example, if you write the cell is sperm cell just now, okay, if you write the sperm cell, okay, sperm, okay, so here in the B2 you have to explain the function of the sperm. Yeah? The function of the sac, yeah, function of the mitochondria in the sperm. So why the sperm need a lot of the mitochondria? Okay, so first mark is site to generate energy. Okay, so mitochondria function as a site to generate energy. Okay, one mark. Then enable the sperm to swim towards the ovum for fertilization. That is another one mark. Yeah, another one mark. Okay, so if you write the muscle cell, yeah, if the example of the cell here is you write muscle cell, okay, so you have to relate, yeah, you have to relate your muscle cell with the answer in 2. Okay, for example, okay, you can write okay, back to the function of the mitochondria here. Okay, you can write so site to generate energy, 1 mark. Okay, and then which enable the muscle cell to generate more energy for movement, right? Okay, which enable the muscle cell to generate more energy for movement. Okay, so that is for muscle cell. Right. Okay, next we go to the question 1b3. What will happen to a cell if component Z, if component Z, okay, still to the component Z, still to the mitochondria, so what happened to a cell if mitochondria fails to function, fails to function. So back to the function of the mitochondria, mitochondria uh, generate the energy. So if mitochondria cannot function, so of course, the cell fails to generate energy. Yeah, okay, so the cell fails to generate energy. And what cause? Yeah, it will cause the weak muscles. Yeah, okay. Next, we go to the C. State one difference between cell in diagram 1 and plant cell. So in diagram 1 is animal cell, and okay, so you have to state just one difference between animal cell and plant cell. Okay, you can write the animal cell does not have cell wall, while the plant cell has cell wall. Right, okay, so please mention also for the plant cell, okay, not just right for the animal cell, you have to compare for both. Yeah, okay, for example, another answer is animal cell does not have a vacuole, okay, while the plant cell have vacuole. Right, okay, so that is the answer for question 1c. Okay, we go to the question 1d. Explain how lysosome helps in eliminating damaged organelles in the cells. Okay, lysosome. Okay, so right, so please take a look on the diagram here. Is there any lysosome here? Yes, so is there any lysosome? Alright, so maybe not clearly observed. Maybe this is referred to the lysosome. Okay, we do not so sure about that. Yeah. Okay, or okay, so right, this is okay. So what is the function of the lysosome? Okay, lysosome, yeah, contains hydrolytic enzyme. Contains hydrolytic enzymes. So what is the function of this enzyme? So this enzyme digests damaged organelles in the cell, okay, or the enzyme digests the old organelles in the cell. Okay, so that is referred to the how lysosome eliminating damaged organelles. Okay, first mark, you have to mention that lysosome contains hydrolytic enzyme. And second mark, you have to mention what is the function of the hydrolytic enzyme. So hydrolytic enzyme digests the damaged organelles. Okay, we go to the next question, section B, 1A. Yes, section B is referred to the essay question. Yeah. Okay, so 1A1 diagram shows cell structures K, L, and M, which are found in animal cell. Okay, so structure K, so you have to write. Okay, please write what organelle is it. Yeah? So K is referred to the Golgi apparatus. Okay, you have to identify the structure. Right, identify the structure. Make sure you can remember. You can remember the structure, all the organelles inside the cell. So this is referred to the Golgi apparatus. So this is referred to the rough endoplasmic reticulum. So why rough endoplasmic reticulum? Because there is a ribosome attached to it. Yeah, okay, there are a lot of the ribosome here attached to the rough endoplasmic reticulum. So M, okay, M is referred to the nucleus. nucleus. Okay, why nucleus? Because we can see here there are chromosomes inside the nucleus. Okay, so we go to the question. Explain the importance of each of the cell components. Okay, so you have to explain the importance. Okay, please remember that importance of the components here is related to the function of the component. So back to the function of the component. Yeah, so how to get the marks? You have to write the function, because the function is referred to the importance of the components. All right, so we go to the answer scheme here. Okay, we go to the first one. So you have to explain one by one. K first. Okay, K is a Golgi apparatus, 1 mark. And then you have to mention the function of K. K function as a center of processing, packaging, and transporting substances such as carbohydrates, protein, phospholipid, and glycoprotein. Okay, so you don't have to mention all of this long sentence. Maybe you just can write K function as a center of a processing, packaging, and transport substance. Or you just can you just can write K modify the protein into the enzymes. Okay, that's all. Right, you can get mark from that. Okay, so if you want to add more marks on the K, for example, okay, you can give example. Example, K modifies protein to enzyme. Okay, enough for the K. Yeah, okay, we go to the L. So L is rough endoplasmic reticulum, 1 mark. Okay, we go to the function of the L. Function in transporting protein synthesized by ribosome. Yeah, by ribosome. Okay, enough. Alright, that's all. Okay, so no need to write the long sentence here. You can just write the perfect sentence. Yeah, you can make it short and precise. Right? Okay. Next, we go to the M. Okay, M is the nucleus. Okay, M is the nucleus. Nucleus consists of the chromosome which carry genetic information. Okay, so this one 1 mark, this one 1 mark. Okay, then this information will determine the characteristic of offspring. Okay, you can add more mark here. And then nucleus also controls all activities of cell. Okay, so this is also another 1 mark. Okay, so you can get 6 mark. Yeah, so the allocated mark here is 6 marks. So if you can write the name of the structure and at least the one function of the structure, you can get full mark. Alright, okay. Now, next, we go to the section B1A. Okay, state 2 types of plant cells and its function in increasing the rate of photosynthesis. Okay, so you have to state 2 types of plant cells. Okay, 2 types of the plant cell. Okay, please remember again the plant cells. All right, so and its function in increasing the rate of photosynthesis. So you have to remember what plant cells that relate to the photosynthesis. Okay, so when relate to the photosynthesis, you have to know that there is a cell that helps in the photosynthesis. Okay, what is the cell? It is referred to the mesophyll cell. Yeah, mesophyll cell. So mesophyll cell is important for photosynthesis. So there are 2 types of the mesophyll cells. What are they? They are palisade mesophyll cells, and another one is spongy mesophyll cell. So you have to mention at least 2 types of plant cells. Okay, so maybe you can write another one example beside mesophyll cell. Okay, so we go to the answer scheme here. Palisade mesophyll cell contains a lot of the chloroplasts and closely arranged to ensure maximum absorption of light energy. Okay, so for here you can get 2 marks. Okay, first for palisade mesophyll cell, okay, 1 mark, contains a lot of chloroplasts. Yeah, okay, and closely arranged to ensure maximum absorption of light energy. Okay, so here, okay, another 1 mark. Okay, so in this sentence, 2 mark. Okay, next, another answer given here is root hair cell. Okay, root hair cell has a large surface area to allow maximum absorption of water. Okay, so please don't forget, you can also write spongy mesophyll cell. Yes, spongy mesophyll cell. Okay, spongy mesophyll cell contain, contain what? Contain larger airspace. Yeah, larger airspace to allow the gases exchange occur. Yeah, so when it allows the gases exchange occur, so it will allow, it will cause a lot of the carbon dioxide enter, and it will increase the rate of photosynthesis, right? Okay, so that is also related with the increasing the rate of photosynthesis. Okay, so you can write, you can choose two. Yeah, palisade mesophyll cell, spongy mesophyll cell, and also you can choose a root hair cell. So you have to relate how these cells, yeah, helps or increase the rate of photosynthesis, right? Okay. Now we go to the section B, to the question 1B. Okay. Yeah, 1B, question 1B here. Okay, the following are about paramecium species, right? Okay, so the statement given here is about the paramecium. Yeah, paramecium. Okay, so based on the information given, discuss the following life process. Okay, you have to explain the life process in the paramecium species. Yeah, so make sure you can remember the structure, the structure of the paramecium. How does it look like? Yeah, so as mentioned in the statement here, this unicellular organism is oval and flat and covered with a plasma membrane that has cilia. Alright, so that already given a key for you. Okay, so you have to explain, yeah, the life process. Okay, so in what aspect? In nutrition, osmoregulation, and asexual reproduction. So 10 marks allocated here. Maybe you can write here 4 point for the nutrition, 4 point for the osmoregulation, and 2 point for asexual reproduction, or 4 3 3 or 3 4 3, right? Okay, maybe you can write more point. Yeah, okay, so you can give the you can have more points, so easier for the checkers to mark your answer, right? Okay, so we go to the answer scheme here. So nutrition, okay, yeah, so in the nutrition, movement of cilia direct foods into oral groove. Okay, movement of the cilia, okay, movement of the cilia will direct food into the into oral groove. Alright, so let's take a look on the paramecium here. So this is referred to the cilia of the paramecium, yeah, the hairy structures, yeah, hairy structures of the paramecium here. Yeah, hairy structures here we call as cilia. So what is the function of the cilia? For movement and also to direct the food into the oral groove. So oral groove is like mouth here, alright? Okay, so the movement of the cilia directs food into the oral groove. Okay, 1 mark. The food vacuole is combined with lysosome. Okay, so the food vacuole is combined with the lysosome. Okay, so what is the function of the lysosome? Lysosome will hydrolyze, yeah, hydrolyze the food particles, yeah, because the lysosome contain what? Contain lysozyme or hydrolytic enzymes, yeah, okay, and then the nutrient is absorbed into the cytoplasm, so the undigested food is excreted out through the anus, yeah, or through the anal pore. Okay, so that is referred to the life process of the nutrition in the paramecium. So in this paragraph, you can get 4 marks already. Okay, next we go to the osmoregulation. Yeah, osmoregulation refer to the regulation of water. Yeah, regulation of water in the paramecium. Okay, so the paramecium contains contractile vacuole. So this is referred to the contractile vacuole. Yeah, okay, they look like a star here. So this is referred to the contractile vacuole. All right. So the contractile vacuole, yeah, will control the entry of excess water. Yeah. Okay. Will regulate. Yeah. Will regulate the amount of water in the paramecium. So whenever contractile vacuole is filled with water, it moves to the plasma membrane and excrete excess water. Okay, so the osmoregulation prevents paramecium species from bursting. Okay, so that is referred to the osmoregulation. Okay, you have to mention that paramecium contains contractile vacuole that regulate the amount of water in the paramecium. Whenever there is excess water, the contractile vacuole, okay, will absorb the water, and when it is in the maximum size, it will move to the plasma membrane and excrete the excess water. So when the osmoregulation occur, it will prevent the paramecium from burst, right? Okay. Next, we go to the next life process is asexual reproduction. Asexual, yeah, refer to the asexual. Okay, paramecium perform asexual reproduction. Okay, asexual refer to the reproduction without involve the gametes. Yeah, okay. So it will perform, yeah, the paramecium perform asexual reproduction by binary fission. Okay, 1 mark here. So each paramecium divide once to produce 2 similar cells, which develop into 2 individual paramecium by mitosis. Okay, so this one refer to the another mark. Yeah, each paramecium divide and produce 2 similar two similar cells. Okay, by mitosis. Okay, okay. Then last one, sexual reproduction, that is conjugation occurs when environmental condition is not suitable, yeah, such as when there is a lack of water. Okay, so conjugation will occur. So that is another 1 mark for the sexual reproduction. Okay, so there is a lot of point here. Yeah, so maybe you can write more point. Yeah, more point than 10. Alright, okay, so that's all for the chapter 2. Yeah, for the chapter 2 in the cell biology and organization. Okay, so please do your revision a lot more on this chapter. Right, okay, so thank you. That's all for today. Stay safe, everyone. Take care.